जय हो। जैसा कि कहा था मैंने, देयर आर सर्टेन फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज बीइंग ऑब्जर्व्ड बाय सर्टेन गैसेस। कलर है, स्मेल है, ओडर है, सॉलिबिलिटी है, वेपर डेंसिटी है, ये सब फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी है। प्रॉपर्टीज विच आर परसीव्ड बाय सेंसेस आर फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी। तो देखते हैं किस तरीके से क्या है। ये देखें, ये एक स्लाइड है विच इज़ अबाउट फाउंटेन एक्सपेरिमेंट। अब फाउंटेन हम लोग सब जानते हैं, वो पानी का झरना सा होता है, पानी प्रेशर से निकलता है तो एक बबल्स, एक स्टैगर्ड स्ट्रक्चर बनाता है, फैला हुआ। तो फाउंटेन एक्सपेरिमेंट इज असेंबली। देख लें क्या कह रहा है असेंबली। एक इन्वर्टेड फ्लास्क है, राउंड बॉटम फ्लास्क, inverted round bottom flask with cork, dropper with water and a delivery tube dipped in litmus solution। और इस फ्लास्क में अंदर या तो हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड गैस हो सकती है या अमोनिया हो सकती है। दोनों गैसेस हैं। अमोनिया चैप्टर में अमोनिया की सॉल्युबिलिटी मिलेगी और हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड चैप्टर में हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड गैस की सॉल्युबिलिटी बनेगी। तो क्या पर्पस है फाउंटेन का? वॉट इज द पर्पस? तो पर्पस दो हैं। पहला पर्पस है जो कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, टू शो हाई सॉल्युबिलिटी ऑफ गैस इन वाटर। टू शो हाई सॉल्युबिलिटी ऑफ गैस इन वाटर। हाई सॉल्युबिलिटी ऑफ गैस इन वाटर, ऑफ गैस इन वाटर। यस और नो, ये बात हो गई। अब दोनों गैसेस वाटर में बहुत सॉल्युबल है। क्यों? मान लीजिए इसमें हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड गैस है, तो जो लिटमस होगा उसका कलर ब्लू होगा, और अगर अमोनिया गैस होगी तो लिटमस का कलर रेड होगा। कलर चेंज हो जाएगा लिटमस का। अगर एसिडिक गैस है तो ब्लू लिटमस लेंगे, एल्केलाइन गैस है तो रेड लिटमस लेंगे। एक बात, जैसे ही आप वाटर स्क्वीज करेंगे, जैसे ही अंदर वाटर जाएगा, ड्यू टू हाई सॉल्युबिलिटी लो प्रेशर विल बी क्रिएटेड इनसाइड। So we can write it here. What is the reason for low pressure? Due to high solubility, low pressure created inside. Due to high solubility, a partial vacuum or low pressure. Low pressure created inside the flask. राउंड बॉटम फ्लास्क, इनसाइड दी फ्लास्क। एक तो ये बात हो गई। अब फ्लास्क गिरे नहीं, इसीलिए इसमें क्लैंप स्टैंड वगैरह लगा दिए जाते हैं। ये रहा क्लैंप स्टैंड। अंदर लो प्रेशर हो गया, बाहर प्रेशर ज्यादा है, बाहर प्रेशर एटमॉस्फेयर का ज्यादा है, तो लिक्विड टेंड टू राइज, लिक्विड टेंड टू राइज इन द डिलीवरी ट्यूब and results into formation of fountain, results into formation of fountain, and the fountain in this case is red in color, and the fountain in this case will be blue in color. Due to high solubility, low pressure created inside, pressure outside is more, it exerts on litmus solution, litmus solution rises up, changes to changed color fountain. So in case of hydrogen chloride, blue litmus changes to red, and in case of ammonia, red litmus changes to blue. There is one more information provided by fountain experiment. One information is this. Second information provided is either number 2, gas is alkaline in nature. This is second information. Main information is that only. Gas is alkaline, and here you can say second information provided is gas is acidic in nature. 3 question. What is the purpose of fountain experiment? To show that the gas is highly soluble in water. Second question, what is the reason for litmus rising up in the inverted funnel? Low pressure inside the tube due to low pressure inside the flask due to high solubility. Third question, What is the change in the color of litmus if the gas inside the flask is hydrogen chloride? Blue changes to red. What is the color change if the gas inside ammonia is ammonia? It is red changing to blue. What is the other information provided by fountain experiment? A. Either the gas is acidic or the gas is alkaline. Next we have is inverted funnel arrangement. इसको मैं एक डायग्रामेटिकली बताता हूँ. किसी एक फ्रेम को, किसी एक फोटोग्राफ के 3 फ्रेम ले, ये वही है. एक ही फोटोग्राफ के 3 फ्रेम है, अलग अलग नहीं है. एक ही एपरेटस को 3 डायग्राम में दिखाया है. तो पहले तो एक क्वेश्चन करेंगे, क्या हाउ टू प्रिपेयर हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड फ्रॉम हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड गैस. सो आइडिया इज you pass hydrogen chloride gas in water. The moment you pass, this much area is in contact with water, that results into partial vacuum, low pressure, and the pressure outside is more. Therefore, it lead to back suction. It lead to back suction. So question is, why hydrogen chloride not directly dissolved in water? Why hydrogen chloride gas not directly dissolved in water? Dissolved in water. Answer: due to high solubility, low pressure created inside the delivery tube, leading to back suction. Due to high solubility, low pressure created inside the tube, created in tube, leading to back suction. Leading to back suction. So answer is because it leads to back suction. Because it leads to back suction. Next we come to is, what should we do to prepare this? Let us see. You pass hydrogen chloride gas here. A larger surface area is in contact with the flask, with the inverted funnel, this much. It is, funnel is just touching the water. So same concept, यहाँ it will be low pressure, pressure outside is more, therefore water rises up. That results into decrease in water level. So there is a air gap. There is a air gap. The moment the pressure becomes equal due to air gap, water falls again. Water falls again. Again it dissolves. Again it rises up. Again falls back due to air gap. So what is the benefit? Inverted funnel provide large surface area which prevents back suction. So write it down. Let me increase the size because it is important. Inverted funnel provide large surface area, which prevents back suction. Surface area which prevents back suction. ये कई दफा क्वेश्चन आया है. What is the reasoning behind inverted funnel arrangement? Reasoning behind inverted funnel is it provides large surface area which prevents back suction. Why hydrogen? दूसरा question. Why hydrogen chloride not directly dissolved in water to prepare hydrochloric acid? Because it leads to back suction. Next we come to is burning candle experiment. This is interesting. Let us first talk about vapor density. Formula for vapor density is molecular weight upon 2. So suppose mass of carbon is 12, mass of oxygen is 16, so molecular weight will be 44, half of it will be 22. Next is atomic mass of hydrogen 1 unit, chlorine is 35.5, so that makes 36.5 divided by 2, that is 18.25. Mass of nitrogen is 14, hydrogen is 3 atom, it is 17 by 2, that is 8.5. Now you have 3 gases and 1 air. What is the vapor density of air? Average vapor density of air is 14.4. So which is the heaviest gas? Carbon dioxide. So if you take it in a flask, where will you find which gas? So carbon dioxide will be at the bottom because vapor density 22. Next is the gas which is little lighter, it is hydrogen chloride gas. Next will be air which is 14.4, and last will be ammonia which is 8.5. This is the level at which gases will be present in the flask due to their difference in vapor density. Now we come to, let us see what do we do. There is a candle burning in a flask which has air. Air has oxygen which supports burning. So for burning, the required gas is oxygen and which is present in air. In first case, you put a jar having hydrogen chloride gas, and in second case you put ammonia, jar having ammonia over the test tube, the experiment, the tube where candle is burning. It's a glass tube, glass jar. So these are 2 glass jar. One has candle burning inside it and the other has ammonia, and here this jar has candle burning inside it and the other gas coming in the other jar is hydrogen chloride gas. Now, first of all, what will happen in either case? So first answer is, here candle will be extinguished. Observation. And here candle will keep on burning. Now the reason. Why? Now the reason. Because vapor density of hydrogen chloride gas is more than vapor density of air. So therefore air rises up and hydrogen chloride comes down, and this does not support burning. Hydrogen chloride gas does not support burning. अब इस केस में क्या होगा? It keeps burning because air goes up, air comes down, and ammonia goes up because the vapor density of ammonia is quite less than that of air. So in this case, candle keeps burning because ammonia is lighter, it rises up above air, and in this case, candle is extinguished because hydrogen chloride gas being heavier, it will come down, and air being lighter, it will go up, and hydrogen chloride gas do not support burning. So these are the 3 topics which I wanted to explain. Watch out for next videos. Thank you.